Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Fat Bob's TV.
Hello and welcome. Right, as you see by the backdrop here, we're in somebody's bedroom. Now, I won't tell you who it is just yet, but what I'll do, I'll give clues out throughout the
We'll give you some clues as to whose bedroom we're in.
Yeah.
It's a very prominent paintball figure.
Yeah, and the first clue you're looking for, you see all the fairy lights. And we think fairy, you think Tinkerbell, you think Peter Pan. Now, who do you think is a Peter Pan of paintball? I'm not sure if I coined this phrase a few years ago, because he's similar sort of age to myself.
He's older than you.
No, he ain't.
He is.
Trust me, he's same age as me or a year younger than me.
He's about 80. He's nearly 80.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's nearly 80.
I was 78.
He looks 35, but he's actually nearly 80. But look at those blue fairy lights.
Yeah.
How good
That's a bit of a giveaway.
Eh?
Unfortunately, there's no prizes for this, unless the guy himself wants to give a prize out.
He might do.
He might give me a fist, I don't know. A big thump, I don't know.
I don't know. But look how tidy the room is as well. Anyway. Right, what's been happening then, Tony?
Well, so far, this last weekend we went to the NV3 Man.
We did,
in which Fatball Fusion had 4 teams in, and
we played.
We played, yeah. First time I played behind the inflatable thingies for quite a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't disgrace myself, and I didn't fall over once, which I'm quite pleased about.
It's the first time I played tournament paintball for 3 years.
Is it?
3 years I played on Super.
I'll tell you what, I thoroughly enjoyed it because it was really relaxed format. Them lads at Envy deserve a good clap on the back for that. It really was a fantastic event.
Yeah.
So laid back, it was untrue.
It was lovely,
no hassle, no animosity. It was absolutely like a family day out. It was that easy and that good to play.
And
well done, boys.
Nick Sanders' site.
Nick Sanders, which is an excellent site.
Yeah, really good. What was difficult for me though, we had 4 teams, and there was me, Eric, and my lad were playing.
Yeah.
And there's not supposed to be sideline coaching, right?
Surely not.
But when we were playing, there were 3 teams coaching the opposition.
Yeah.
So we had no chance. But we still came 4th.
Yeah, it's not
fourth in the elite division.
Not a bad thing, right?
Eric had 2 hopper problems, didn't he? He forgot to take his pack out. He's a proper goober, he is.
And it was nice to see your Matt play again. I haven't seen him play for quite a while.
That's 3rd week in a row.
Yeah, he's done very well.
So because he played the Masters,
yeah.
Then he played the MV3 Man, he played the CPPS this weekend.
Yes, I was there this weekend. I was marshalling both events this weekend. I was on the Breakout League on the Saturday, and the Division 4 field on the Sunday. Very, very hard work, but thoroughly enjoyable. It was really nice to catch up with a lot of people.
Yeah, and over 100 teams.
Yeah, that's down at CPS down at Penkridge, which is Rodbaston College. And the organisation there, considering the amount of people and players that got down there in the teams, was second to none. It ran really smooth.
Yeah, well, that's because you were there.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It was my influence.
It will have been your influence, yeah. What they'll be going to be saying, that fella from the telly's here. Let's make sure we do it proper.
Well, as it happens, I did get a couple of people saying, "Oh, you're on telly, that is not me, no."
Just to sign any autographs?
No, I didn't get to that stage.
He needs to ask for some autographs from him because he's dying for that.
Somebody put a blank cheque in my way, I didn't sign that in. So.
Right, so we've got the MV3 Man, that was the CPPS, and we tested some RPGs.
Yes, I heard.
All the fun of the
and rumour has it, you set the bridge on fire, is that true?
We did set the bridge on fire, yeah. We set the bridge on fire. We've set have a look at this video. Yeah, now just after we fired that last one there, we actually set the bridge on fire. So people were saying, "Are you going to continue to do it? Are you going to do it? We're still going to do it." But it's such a good idea.
Yeah,
we can't not do it. So
what I want to know: did you put the fire out? Did you have all the marshal line up and weeing on the fire?
No, we did with bottles of water.
How was it?
Yeah, proper fire. Yeah, it was a proper fire. It was proper, quite a big fire actually. So we need to But the reason I'm glad it's happened in a way, because
rather now than
if it hadn't happened,
you've got 200 players there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that'd be good.
If it happened on the day, we'd have had to abandon the RPGs.
Yeah.
Whereas now I know it's a potential, we can do something to eliminate it. So we're going to go with that. So that's the RPGs that we tested at the weekend. Yeah. It's just better than working.
I looked in there. I'm ashamed I wasn't there, but I was working at CPS. But
right. So are you ready for a clue?
Yes.
So you're ready for a clue as to whose bedroom we're in?
Yeah. Give us a clue, Andy.
Well, the first clue is we have a very heavy rubber black fist.
Yeah.
What do you reckon of that? That's a proper heavy fist that you can
clunk
something with that, can't you? Yeah. That's a proper fist, that. So the first one is, I don't know if it's any relevance to him.
None at all.
No, probably not. But
None whatsoever.
We just think it's funny that there's a black rubber fist.
Yeah. Don't know whose it was.
What makes it even worse is we've got one. There's not many people who've got a black rubber
I
fist.
think that's thanks to Gommy, actually, but that's another story.
It is, yeah. But no, this is from the bedroom.
Is it? The one we have is Gommy's.
The one that we've got is actually very similar to this. It looks identical, but it's not this one.
It's not as big.
It's not as big, no.
It's like a what's it, but smaller.
Anyway, right, so when we come back, we're going to go through a few Facebook pages.
Yeah.
Right, what we thought we'd do is go through some Facebook groups and pages, because that's where most people now get their paintball information from.
Yeah. What we should call this is the shameless plug.
Yeah, we should call it a shameless plug, shouldn't we? But it used to be that you used to go to one of the 3 forums, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, the forums have absolutely died. It's not the fault of the forum.
It's just progress, I suppose, isn't it? Just where the media's going, the way social media and where people interact.
Well, something better's come out. Facebook is clearly better than a forum.
Yeah.
You know, and so the forums have all died now, and everybody's on Facebook. So it can be a little bit of a minefield trying to find where to get the information from, because the problem was, the good thing about the forums before is that if you wanted to find out information about any paintball,
you had a big list of what
you found your favourite forum and all the information was there. Now with Facebook, it's all over the place, and it's quite difficult to
find. How many groups there are actually in the whole of Facebook land?
What, for paintball?
No, for anything. Groups in general.
Jesus, I don't know. It's about 3 billion users or something, isn't there?
Yeah, there's probably about 5 billion Facebook groups, isn't there? Yeah.
Loads.
Just throwing it out there. If you want to give me an answer to that one, great.
On a postcard.
Yeah. So, I don't really care.com.
So, what we got then? So, we've been having a bit of a troll round, and we've brought some of the prominent ones, or the best, I suppose, the best Facebook groups and pages where you can get some information and do various things. So, what have we got first?
Yeah, I think the main one is the buy and sell your paintball gear. So you've got a lot of paintball gear, you're upgrading, you can flog it on. So if you go onto the Facebook, it's called Sell Your Paintball Gear.
Sell Your Paintball Gear, so just do that, just do a search, just type in Sell Your Paintball Gear.
Something will come up and you'll be fine with that. Go on there, make sure you read the rules first. Obviously if you're selling things on there, make sure you read the rules properly, otherwise your post may get deleted, to avoid people scamming and people sort of...
They're actually quite safe, aren't they?
They are a lot safer than what they used to be. So obviously a lot more people now admin and taking more care over them.
Well, Sell Your Paintball Gear is actually one of is a Fat Bob's.
Is it?
It certainly is, yeah.
Another shameless plug by Fat Bob's there.
It is a Fat Bob's group. Now, there's quite a few of us that are admins of groups, and we've set up a group behind the scenes. So we all talk to each other, so if anybody knows anybody who's a scammer or anything like that,
on other groups,
on other ones, it gets shared. So it's quite safe, and if you follow the rules, it's a very, very safe way to sell your stuff. So that's the first one. Paintball guns and girls. Now this one, if you do a search for paintball guns and girls, it should be paintball guns and girls, not paintball, guns and girls. It should be paintball guns and girls.
It's slightly evolved, I would say, didn't you? Or degenerated.
When we first put it, there were quite a few pictures of girls with paintball guns,
which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I think over a period of time they've got less and less clothes.
I think what's happening, people are renaming certain parts of the anatomy as guns.
Is that right? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
So they started up with a reasonable number of clothes on, didn't they? Yeah. The clothes have been going, and the paintball equipment's been going as well. Yeah. But it's quite an interesting one. It's just a bit of fun. That's all it is. Just a bit of fun.
And the other one is Fat Bob's TV. Is that one of ours as well?
That's one of ours, yeah. The reason we put that together is we could have put these videos, just here and everywhere, but by having our own Fat Bob's TV group, we can put each of these Fat Bob's TV episodes on there, and they're there right at the top all the time.
Yeah, so you can see us all in glorious colour anytime you want.
Yeah, Fat Bob's TV. Just do a
so if you want to keep the children away from the fire, put it on there.
Take a picture of him and put it on the mantelpiece. Right, the paintball community. This when over time the paintball community seems to have sort of like it's come to the forefront of information about paintball. It's run by really, really good people as well, and not one of ours either.
No,
which is interesting. So the paintball community, if you type in the paintball community, tons and tons of information on there. It's run by some really, really good people. So that's the
on that you can ask us about any question you want, Kate, about paintball, and there's enough people on there, enough knowledge to give you a reasonably good answer or an exact answer. So,
and if somebody says it's something rubbish, somebody will jump in fast and put them right. Won't they?
So you'd be pretty good on there. So make that one of your port calls.
Definitely, the paintball community, a really, really good one.
Now the other one is which is definitely shameless plug. A mate of mine, a guy called Pete Marshall, and Marshall with quite a lot. He's a well-respected marshal in the CPPS and the UK Marshals, And he's got, I didn't realise how many guns he's got, hundreds of guns scattered throughout his house.
He's been playing for years, you know.
Oh no, he's a lovely, lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Absolute nutcase, and I'll tell him that to his face, he's a nutcase, but a lovely, lovely bloke. Now, he's got a load of markers, and he's got his Facebook page is Retro Paintball Markers. So look at that, and apparently, allegedly, you lift one of his beds up in his room and it's full of markers. Now, if Mrs. Marsh is watching this, they're not all his. No. He's a custodian.
He's borrowing
the ones he has, he bought off mates for £5. Yeah. And he's looking after other markers people whose wives don't understand them.
Correct. Because you know what you do, if you buy a paintball gun,
yes,
right, no matter what you've bought, it's 50 quid. That's all it costs, because it's a dead cheap paintball gun. Yeah. Or you've borrowed it off your mate.
Yeah, or you're looking after for a mate, because his wife doesn't understand him.
That's correct, yeah.
Whereas your wife does.
That's right.
There you go, Pete. Cheers.
Anyway, so Retro Paintball Markers, he's got tons, it's like a bit like a museum, isn't it?
It will end up turning into a museum, and that'll be a prime place to go for any paintball markers. Yeah. Some of the stuff he's got there are really, they were out when Adam was a lad.
I bet it's all cockers,
even older than me, some of them, yeah.
I bet it's cockers and mags. He was
I'm
playing when it was. I'm
not prepared to say that, but yes, I think there'll be a few cocks and a few mags there.
Right. So the next one then, Preacher's page for propelling passionate paintballers to paces of play.
He rehearsed that for 5 minutes before. That's the first time he got it right.
But so what it is
Preacher's pages for propelling passionate paintballers to places of play.
Yeah, but it should have been Preacher's page for propelling passionate paintballers to places of paintball play. He missed the paintball out.
He's missed the P there, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He's missed the trick there.
Are the P, please, John?
Now, what that is, that's Preacher, isn't it? Who?
John Preacher Rowley. He's a lovely, lovely man. Him and his brother Kel plays quite a lot. And he's reasonably new to the game, but he's had an idea of, obviously, if people passing other people's house or other areas, you can ring him up and say, look, I'm posted up on his page, I want to go so and so, anybody passing my house, I can get a lift and give them a split petrol money. Yeah. And it's fine, it's just a good way of getting people who sometimes can't drive for whatever reason, so don't drive.
Brilliant idea, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. So that deserves one hell of a shameless plug.
It does, yeah, very, very good. And last but not least, for this particular one, YPC Special Events.
Is that one of yours as well?
It might just be.
A shameless plug?
It's a very shameless plug. This is where, if you want to find out information about any of the YPC walk-ons, YPC Special Events, all the information's on there. All the information about all the fun of the fair too as well. Everything's there. It's got about 1,500 people on there as well.
No, it's a very good page.
Which, for a walk, just for a walk-on based thing, it's
good because you've got a lot of other pages sprouting from there as well, haven't you?
Yeah, the 1989 club.
Yeah, I can remember the name of that. I always think it's 25, 32, 64 club.
Is that right?
Yeah, I can never get the number right, but that's because I'm old.
So if you want to find out about paintball and you want to find out what's going on, rather than, or if you don't just want to watch this TV show,
why wouldn't you want to watch this TV show?
I don't know. I can't understand why anybody wouldn't.
My missus loves this show.
Does she?
Yeah, sometimes she sees me.
My mum wouldn't watch it. So then, any of those, and you'll get some good info. Right, are we going to do another clue as to whose bedroom this is?
Yes.
Right, so we're talking about the Peter Pan of paintball. Yeah. I went through one of the draws, and this here is... this is information on cosmetic surgery. So he is almost 80 years old, but he looks 35.
Where now? Because I'm saying it's a he.
It is a he, yeah. It's a he. It's a he.
Say that,
yeah, but you see, but you won't have a cosmetic surgery thing as a woman, would you? Really? Because it's a bit bad taste, really.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. He's almost 80 years old. Yeah. He's prominent in paintball. Yeah. But he looks about 35.
He looks very well for his age.
He does look really good for his age.
He's worn really well.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, too well, which is why he's probably had plastic surgery. Yeah. And this brochure this is from facial surgery. This is called the Surgicare Medical Group. He's clearly had a facelift.
I reckon he gets a Christmas card off them every year.
I bet he does, yeah. He'll be their biggest customer. Yeah. Facelift surgery. Develop a firmer, fresher and younger appearance. Right. He's definitely had that done.
No need to go any further.
Back in a bit.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Just before we go into what's coming up, we'll give you the third and final clue of whose bedroom this is. Clearly this guy must have worked in Germany at some point in time, because I found a sheet of paper and on the top of it says useful German phrases. So if I read some of these out, I haven't got a clue what they mean. Absolutely no idea.
Maybe get subtitles on later on.
Should we put some subtitles on?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll find out. What we'll do is we'll read them out. We'll find out what they mean, and then we'll put some subtitles on.
Yeah.
So in a second, you might see some subtitles. So the first one here, there's only 4, but obviously they must be important to him.
Yeah.
Kann ich Sugen dein Titten? I don't know what that's about.
I have no idea. Like, it's obviously well known. It's well rugged and well versed. That one. So
it is, yeah. That must be. They're all clearly paintball phrases.
They have to be, yeah.
Maybe one's like one for one.
That might be Titten, might be trigger or something. I don't know.
Trigger. That will be trigger.
Yeah, Titten. Yeah.
Wie weil Liebe. Lever. What do you think that might be?
That might be trigger.
Could be a trigger as well. Yeah. That might be trigger.
Might be several words for triggers we didn't know about in German.
These here. Können Sie mir sagen, den Weg zum Schönheitschirurg?
Chirurg.
Schönheitschirurg.
That's got to be some sort of clothing, that surely.
It could be. Well, it could be anything. That could be. Can you the 50-50 or something like that? That could be a 1-for-1. See you in the middle.
It's got to be some sort of
no idea what that means.
Terminology.
Ich weiß nicht wirklich für England zu spielen, sonst niemand hat sie.
Yeah. I've got the England bit.
It says England there.
It's obviously got something to do with England.
Yeah, that's a difference. Anyway, there's 4 phrases that were in his draw. Yeah. So he obviously thinks they're quite important. But anyway, enough of all that.
Yeah.
We'll reveal after we've done this, we'll tell you whose bedroom it is.
Yes.
So, first of all then, shall I go through these scenarios?
Yeah, you go through scenarios, yeah.
Right, scenarios. Coming up, the first of all this weekend is North v South. That's from the 1st to the 3rd. That's the big game, North v South.
3 days, that.
Yeah, 3 days, bank holiday weekend.
It's going to be an epic game.
Yep. After that, Zero Dark 30 from the 9th to the 10th.
Which I'm going to that. We're travelling across there on the Friday. Yeah, I'm working that one.
Yeah.
I went last year and it was absolutely fantastic event.
Right.
This year I hope we might see some of the underground caves and things. But it is a good event. It's well run by Shoreline and it's very, very good.
Next one, Heretics of June. Sorry? No,
Dune.
June. Heretics of June.
Not heard of that one. Where's that?
I haven't got a clue where it is. It's just Alex wrote this down.
Just popped up.
Alex, we've got Alex doing research for us because we don't know we do any research, do we?
We have minions to do that for us.
So Alex did the research. Alex, you've put a game here, but haven't told us anything about it. No. But Heretics of June is on the 17th of May. Wherever that is. No idea.
Let's find out.
Diamond Wars Series 8, Episode 5. That's on the 31st of May.
That sounds very much like our series, doesn't it? Episode 5 Series 8. I wonder if they're copying us or we copying them.
No, they're copying us.
Oh,
definitely. That's NPF though, that's Ched.
Yeah, that'd be a good field with that.
Yeah, it's brilliant there. And on the same day, 31st of the 5th to the 15th, Carry On Paintball.
Yeah, I've seen the posters for that. They're quite good.
Yeah, it's... matron. Anyway, right, tournaments. What you going to?
So we've got Cribs Cup round 2. That's on the 3rd of the 5th to this year, obviously.
Yeah, Jock and Cayley.
Yeah, Jock and Cayley. Both wonderful people. I mean, Cop Jock, when he's not drunk, he should be okay with talk to him.
Yeah, I know he's having a knee operation. Isn't he?
I believe so. Yeah, it's probably why he's drinking because it doesn't dull the pain.
No, he says he's looking forward to it. Nobody looks forward to surgery, do they? You weirdo.
Now we've got the Millennium going on at Bitburg European Masters. That's from the 8th of the 5th to the 10th of the 5th.
Yeah.
You can watch that online and live stream for free. Links used on the Millennium Facebook page and website. So give that a look over. You can actually watch the players play as it happens.
It will be like watching paint dry, though.
Literally.
Well, I can't watch paint on telly. I know I can play it, obviously, but I can't watch it on telly. It just involves me.
That was a rumour that you could play it, actually.
Yeah, no, I can play it well.
You could turn up and shoot paint.
Yeah. What else we got then?
We've got the UK Masters at NPL. Round 3, that's on the 17th again.
And we're putting a team in that?
I believe so, yeah.
Just
one team, even 2 teams?
Well, at the moment we've got 1 team. There's me and there's Matt. I can't remember who else there is. But we've got the Fusion. So Fusion's going down with 1 team. There's a possibility of having 2 teams as well. So we might have 2 teams in that. That's one just off the A1 at Newark.
Yeah, that Newark National.
Brilliant field that as well.
Yeah, we played there a lot of years ago when I think it's the same place as the... if I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't. I was thinking of someone else. Scratch that a bit. Forgot that.
Yeah. No, we went and it's like it's perfectly flat. It's a football pitch. There are football pitches. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really good.
Then we got SPL round 2 on the 24th.
Yes.
Then we have the MSPL round 3 on the 24th at the same time.
Wait a minute. So what's the SPL and what's the MSPL?
Alex.
So we've got an SPL and an MSPL.
Yeah.
One's round 2, one's round 3 on the 24th of the 5th. They're both clearly. I think one of those is the Southern Masters, which I think is the MSPL. That's 1-for-1. I'm pretty sure that's at 1-for-1. That's the Shoreline one. So that's the Southern Masters as it used to be.
Yes.
The SPL, I believe, is at Bricket Wood, and that's round 2. So crazily, they've put them on the same day, which is it doesn't make sense.
No. So.
Well.
So that's it for the tournament side of it.
No. Outpost for everyone.
Oh, sorry, I do apologise.
And that's on the same
Outpost
day as well.
4-man. That's an unusual format, isn't it? 4-man.
4-man, yeah.
Most unusual format.
Yeah. Right, Magford and Milsim. We have Mayhem Tactical. That's Ronnie Hollington. He's the richest man in paintball, you know.
I believe so, yeah.
He is the richest man in paintball.
Yeah.
And thoroughly deserved as well.
Oh, yeah. And all-round good geezer.
Yeah. Ronnie Hollington, the richest man in paintball. He's got the hat on the 3rd of May. Zero Dark 30, which is...
At the Citadel.
It's the, that's the same
It's going at the same time as the Zero Dark 30, but they're having a Magfed event as well at the same time. So
so it makes into the Magfed and Milsim, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so
it'll blend in very well with that.
Yeah, Black Hawk Down. That's on the same weekend, so the 9th to the 10th. So that's if you... remember we mentioned this last time, didn't we? If you couldn't get to Zero Dark 30, there was another game going on as well.
Yes.
It's an urban one.
So if you can't travel that far, or you can't afford to travel that far, you've got one a bit more local.
Yeah, Call of Duty 5.
What about you? Do we have Magfed?
I don't think that goes on anymore.
Has that stopped?
Yeah, I don't think he even started
Alex,
that one.
sort it.
So Call of Duty 5, that's on the 10th to the 12th of July. We don't know much about that, but we'll find out for next time. It looks like there's a new one on our
Just
list.
pull you on something there, you heathen.
What?
Call of Duty. If it's 5, it'd be V, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's 6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, V1 is 6.
I'll educate him.
Yeah, Call to Duty 6 it is. 10th to the 12th, wherever that is. Then the Stand 3, that's in Sheffield.
Yes, I might tuple down to that if you fancy it.
No, you can't.
Why?
Well, I can't. It's on the 17th of 5th. I'm already playing the Masters on that day.
Oh, yeah, well, I might tuple down that one.
Yeah, that's at the Stanley Tools Factory. That's Alex Monroe and his lot. So that'll be my play. That'll be really good because he does run really, really good games in.
Yeah, that's
really
fantastic.
Yeah, so walk-ons.
Walk-ons, we've got Skirmish Bristol on the 3rd of the 5th.
Kaylee and Jock.
Again.
He's having a knee operation, you know.
Is he? I've never heard that one, no.
Yes, yeah. And he's looking forward to it.
The man's a fool.
It's a madman.
Then we've got Bricket Wood Walk-on, the same day on the 3rd.
3rd, yeah.
Then we've got Tazball Walk-on the 3rd again. A lot of walk-ons going on the 3rd, isn't there?
Yeah. First Sunday of the month, though.
True, that's probably why it is, yeah. Then we've got Prozone Walk-on the 10th.
10th of 5th. Yeah, do you know why that's the week after, though, don't you?
That's it, we're going.
Because Taz, who owns Tazball, also owns Prozone. That's the one at Annan, so it's just over the border. So it's like almost Scotland.
Didn't we go there a couple of years ago to the wedding thing, was it?
It was wedding day was there, and also the England v Scotland.
That was it, yeah, we went there twice, it was back, quite a nice, lovely little place.
Interestingly, in all the England Scotland games, Scotland have never won.
How bizarre.
Yeah, not very good.
Campaign Walk-on the 10th of the 5th.
Yeah, that's always good.
And the one that everybody has to go to.
Yes.
It's a company called YPC Walk-on the 31st.
31st, the last Sunday of every month.
Yeah, YPC.
This is
YPC?
Yeah.
Is that us?
That is us, yeah. The YPC Walk-on.
Shameless plug.
Now, this is the last walk-on before all the fun of the fair.
Right.
The last walk-on just gone. We tested out the RPGs.
Yep.
On that one, we'll be testing out other things just to make sure everything's all perfect.
And then in June, it really happens for real.
It really happens for real. Right, so what we're going to do then is we'll show the last... No, we've done the last
We've done all the clues.
No, we can't say yet because we've got the big games, haven't we? Let's go through some of the big games. So what we've got coming up of the big games?
We've got this weekend North versus South, which is an epic game that's gone on for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
Wish Jim and Tim all the very best for that because they deserve it and they get one. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Always good. Mate, June is all the fun of the fair too.
That's June 28th. That's YPC.
Yeah, July is... which is Paintfest.
Oh yes, that was
a
good turnout for that one.
So these are the big games that are going on. Yeah, so May, North South, June, all the fun of the fair, July, Paintfest, August is Ronnie Hollington's Pacific.
The richest man in
He's
paintball.
the richest man in paintball, yeah. And then, so that's August, September, Stargate. Yeah, if you haven't booked a ticket for Stargate, you can actually get tickets through Fat Bob's, you know.
Can you?
Yeah, you can buy tickets through
I like Stargate. Stargate isn't always a paintball event, it's a social event.
It is, yeah. Do you know it was the first ever big game that I ever did?
Is it?
Yeah, I'd never played a big game until I played Stargate.
I've only missed 2 because we were on holiday. My wife took us on holiday.
I'm leading the Jedi faction.
The Jedi factor.
So if you want to win, if you want to go and play Stargate and you want to win, join the Jedi faction.
They're not the droids you were looking for.
Yes, they are. The gay one and the little stubby one. Did you see that one? It was on Facebook, I'm sure.
I'm sure it was, yeah.
Right, that's it for this edition of... hold on a minute.
Hang on.
Whose bedroom's this? Do you want to say?
I've got to be careful because I might get a certain young person into trouble for this one.
No, you won't.
What?
No, you won't. No.
Ethan can run faster than Simon anyway.
He can do, yeah. Exactly. Whip it, innit?
Yeah, bless him. Thanks very much, Ethan, for helping us pull this one off, mate.
Yeah.
So we don't get too big a good hiding.
No. So this belongs to Simon Cole.
Thank you and good night.
See you next time.